Hey, I'm Ansley, and this is my first blog talking about me watching the worst animes ever created. Alright, so this started because I don't watch anime, I don't read anime. Manga, apparently, is what it's called. And basically, if it's not originally written in English, I probably haven't read it. But my roommate over here does read a lot of animes or mangas or something, so she's going to tell me bad animes, and then I'm going to watch them. And then I'm going to talk about them. So the first one that I started with was this thing called Loveless. Now, when I first heard about Loveless, I thought it was going to be about a little emo kid walking around being emo. Because don't most emo kids just call themselves loveless? Well, I don't know. So, I started out watching this. And it starts out with sort of this dreamlike sequence kind of thing going on. And it's all like swirling around and doing all this stuff, and there's like voices talking, and I thought one was a girl and one was a boy, but apparently they were both boys or something. It's all subtitled, and they're all like speaking really fast Japanese, like I don't know. And so then they're talking about, I'm only going to tell you my real name once, and then the other voice that sounds like a girl is like, ah! And then the more male sounding voice says, what was it? Beloved.
I love it.
Beloved. And then the girl voice is like, Sesame. Or at least I think it was Seimei. Seimei. And so that's the prequel, I guess. So there are lots of voices swirling around and crap, and then you have this little montage of a high school, and all these people walking around in like little uniforms and things, and it's all very Sailor Moon cliche. And there's this new kid, and he's kind of a troublemaker, juvenile delinquent, don't know how he got into this school. Apparently they don't screen their kids very well in Japan. But anyways, he got in trouble in his last school, and he's just a little emo kid, and he has like the hair, and it's black, and he has like this Band-Aid on his face the entire time. I don't know why the Band-Aid's there.
Because his mom beats him.
Apparently it's because his mom beats him. But we don't know that. He just has Band-Aid there, and we're left to figure out that apparently he's been beaten. I thought it was a fashion statement. So anyways, he walks into...
cut my face.
So anyways, he walks into this classroom, and there's this girl in there who's about like the same age, and I forgot her name, but she has pink hair, so I'm just going to call her Pinky. Her name's Pinky. So Pinky's sitting there, and she's like, flipping out, because apparently little emo kid is just the coolest thing since frickin' Doritos. So she turns all red and stuff. I could tell because like her cheeks lit up like little Christmas lights. Japanese people don't blush like the rest of us, apparently.
They also get nosebleeds.
Apparently they also get nosebleeds. So she's sitting there, and of course, as you can guess, the teacher assigns the little emo kid to sit right next to Pinky. So Pinky flips out, and she's like in her desk, flipping out, like rolling all over the place.
Of course, the sequence where she's blushing is like 3 minutes long.
And of course, the sequence where she is blushing is like 3 minutes long. And so, little emo kid comes and sits down. He's like, can I borrow your textbook? And she's like, or something like that. And she flips out. And she continues to flip out for like 5 minutes, and then the teacher yells at her. And I was like, about freaking time. Like, I mean, seriously, if I had pulled that kind of crap in my high school, I would have been... I don't think I would have been sent to the principal's office. I think I would have been sent to a psychiatrist's office, honestly. But this is Japan, and apparently girls just flip out whenever they see a little emo guy walk into the room. I don't know. So then you have these continual, like, high school things, like, we're in high school. Now we're girls. We're walking around. We have short skirts on. You can see our thongs. Alright. So, in this world, all the kids have cat ears. Like little cat ears. And adults aren't supposed to have cat ears. Like, they lose them somehow. Like, they fall off. Like, I guess.
You shed them when you have sex.
You shed them when they have sex, according to my roommate. Girls break their hymens, and they shed their ears. Of course, that's totally natural. And so, all the little kids are going around, like, with their little ears.
No, those look more like bear ears. Fail.
They're supposed to be bear ears?
No, you had like little rounded bear
Well,
ears.
I can't make my hands into triangles. Okay, and so some of the teachers are making fun of this other teacher because she still had her ears. Well, maybe she just has some sense of modesty, you little sluts. So anyways, of course, like all these little school children still have their ears. I guess Japanese kids don't get drunk and do things they regret. So anyways.
Have you ever seen a pregnant Asian? I've seen one pregnant Asian my whole entire life.
Well,
and she was married and had 2 other kids.
Well, I mean, they have to get pregnant sometime, otherwise there wouldn't be any left.
I realized that, but like in my high school, I like graduated with 1,200 kids, and there was never a pregnant Asian. Like you had like, you know, white trash pregnancies and like minority pregnancies, but you never had like Asian pregnancies. Just saying.
Well, maybe none of the little schoolgirls get pregnant in this one because they're afraid that they'll shed their ears and then everyone will know, and they'll have to wear these embarrassing little prosthetic ears for the rest of their lives. So anyways, the high school montage finally ends. And I was like, thank God, I'm so tired of Pinky. She was running around the entire time just being dumb. Just dumb. Just going like, ah! Oh yeah. An emo kid's name is Ritsuka. I'm just going to call him Emo Kid, because that's so much easier to say. So Emo Kid's rocking around after school, and he meets this other dude who's an adult. And he can tell that he's an adult because he doesn't have his ears. I know what he's been doing.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so... Well, it kind of pops to your mind when they're putting so much emphasis on these ears.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Like, it's kind of the implication, you don't have your ears.
That's true.
So, anyways, and this dude's name is... Sobe. Oh, like the energy drink. I'll remember that. Sobe. So, Sobe apparently knew Ritsuka's Emo Kid's brother, who was apparently the dude from the beginning who's like say beloved dude. Say dude with the manly voice.
Whose real name is Beloved.
So, Sobe knew the brother of Emo Kid, who are actually the two from the beginning, which we're just now finding out. And so, then they have like, and then Emo Kid's like, come make memories with me. Apparently memories to him is prancing around in a park taking pictures. So, then you have this little scene with them prancing around in a park taking pictures. And so, then they start taking pictures. And then Sobe just starts making out with Ritsuka. And I'm like, is this the other part of the making memories, shedding our ears in some sort of gay lover fest, gay pedophilia lover fest? Because last I checked, Sobe was an adult. I think that's illegal. And Ritsuka probably didn't even, his voice hadn't even changed. And so Ritsuka, Emo Kid, is like, flipping out. See, well, should be most logical action in this anime yet. He's like flipping out, trying to be like, nah! Or something.
So he's all pedo bear.
And so he's all pedo bear up on this little emo kid. Then he says something like, Ritsuka, I love you, and I will protect you. And usually, maybe without that past scene where he tried to get all pedo bear up on emo kid, I would be like, oh, that's so brotherly and fatherly, it's so cute. But after pedo bear, that's just creepy. And I kind of want to call the police or DHS because I feel morally obligated to report this. So, anyways, they have this long conversation about protection, loving, and something, I don't know. And then, and by this point, Ritsuka is like all like hugging up on Sobi, like, ooh. Or, I don't know how we got there. I just kind of looked up because I sent a text message, and then I look up again, and then they're like all like onto each other. I don't know. And so then
Ritsuka kind of passed out because so like they're like these two other pair of people like, come out of nowhere, and they're like, we're going to attack you because we're a fighter and another dude, and so they come out of nowhere, and then Sobi puts this force field around them so they can fight, and then I guess Ritsuka can't handle it, so he passes out. He's leaning against Sobi for support.
Oh, how romantic. So then they have like this epic battle scene. And the two that they're fighting, by the way, are also little kids, and I can tell because they have ears.
Your name's Breathless.
Oh yeah, one of those names is Breathless.
So intense, it'll take your breath away.
I'm waiting for Mindless to come around because that's really what I'm feeling right now. So, anyways, we have Breathless and we have Loveless, and apparently we have Beloved in there. So, what am I going to have next? Inhaler? Because that's the opposite of Breathless. Breathless Inhaler. I don't know. So then they're like babbling on about how like a fighter can only have like one master, and Sobei's master was Beloved, and he can't be Loveless's master now. Oh, because Beloved is dead. Oh. Then they have like this battle scene where they're like boom, boom, boom. There's something about sacrificing or something, and boom, 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 boom. And then like they disappear back in the park. And then Ritsuka's like, did you kill them? And Sobei's like, ha ha ha, you're so adorable. I was like, that's what I say to my dog after she gets a haircut. It's not what you say to a 12-year-old boy. Ew. Unless you're a 12-year-old girl. And that's kind of cute. But no. No. Ew. Anyways, that's not adorable. That's a logical question. I mean, if I was just like, if I had just transferred to a new school, and then I met like a pedophiliac adult on my way home, and then I pass out, and I find myself leaning up against him like, and then suddenly I'm in the middle of a freaking battle, I'd want to know what the hell was going on too. Would you? I think that's a very logical, insane question. So then the other two that they were fighting go back, and then they're talking to this thing, but you can't actually see who it is. All you see is like blackness and a little blue butterfly floating around, so I just assumed that they were talking to the butterfly. I know they're probably not actually talking to the butterfly, but it's a butterfly. And they're talking about how they're going to have to get Loveless, or Ritsuka, whose name is apparently Loveless. I don't know if I mentioned that, but apparently his name's Loveless, because his brother's name was Beloved. I don't know. And then I think it ended. Yeah. So that's all. That was Loveless, episode 1 of 12. Thankfully, there are only 12.